What's going on, fellas? Today we will be rebuilding the Charlotte Hornets around LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. I'm really not too sure how I want to do this yet. We may be trading everybody on the roster aside from those two players. Holy cow, VJ Edgecombe is available. We have the 5th pick in the draft. I think Nolan is an obvious choice here, but we already have LaMelo. Caden wouldn't be bad either, but we're gonna take Trey Johnson. I want him in the backcourt with LaMelo. I think that would be great to see. We do need to get better bigs on the team. We have LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Trey Johnson for our 1 through 3. As far as our starting center and power forward, we don't really have anybody. I'm hoping Miles Bridges, Mark Williams, Nick Smith Jr., Grant Williams, and Josh Green is enough for Chet, so we get him as our starting center now. Nick Richards can come off the bench for him. Trey Mann can also come off our bench. Caleb Martin I don't really want on the team. I think this guy, they took him in this past draft class. I think he has a ton of upside. He just has to develop for us, so I'm hoping his player progression just shoots through the roof. We still do need a starting power forward though, because obviously he cannot be there. He could come off our bench potentially though. What if I move him to the small forward position? He comes off our bench as a wing. And as far as cap money, we should have a decent amount now. Yeah, we can almost give LeBron a contract. So that means we need a power forward. John Collins would not be bad. Naz Reid would not be bad. Is that it? Man, the power forward position is slim pickings out here. I could just free up another 3 mil. I wasn't able to get LeBron. I traded the guy who I said I wasn't going to. We get John Collins at that bench power forward position. We cleared up cap space for like no reason. Now, I mean, we still do need to form out a bench. Pretty much any position would be fine here. I don't... Oh, okay, Precious Achiuwa, that's perfect. Give me this man at the bench power forward position. That is a starting caliber forward right there. Malik Beasley, Bruce Brown, D'Anthony Melton, Lindy Waters, all still available. Kevin Porter Jr. as well. We're definitely going to be taking somebody from the shooting guard slot because compared to everybody else, that is absolutely stacked. Now, Malik Beasley is coming off an 8-point season, 37% from 3. Bruce Brown, 8-point season as well, almost a steal. D'Anthony Melton, 8 points, 3 assists, a steal. Lindy Waters didn't even play last season, which is interesting. I feel like I can't go wrong here. We're just going to give all 3 of them a contract and hope for the best here. Lindy Waters, here's a contract. He's our cheapest option. He's also the youngest of the 3. So let's take Lindy Waters. I'm going to move him to the small forward position off our bench. We're now going to be running LaMelo, Trey Johnson, Trey Mann, Brandon Miller, Lindy Waters, Precious, John Collins, Chet, and Nick Richards. This improvement is actually wild. We just beat the Thunder. We're the 3rd seed in our conference. Now we're the 2nd seed. So we're competing with a top 3 seed in the East. And it's only been like half, I guess, a full off season to improve the roster. We also have so many 1st round picks where it's not even funny. It's only up from here as we are officially the 2nd seed in the East. As far as the All-NBA team goes, LaMelo Ball makes the All-NBA 2nd team. For the All-Defensive teams, we have, Chet on them. And then for the All-Rookie teams, Trey Johnson's on the 2nd team as our starting shooting guard, bro. Ain't no... Wait, we lost to the Raptors? This is the 1st seed. They have been going crazy in my videos recently. I don't know why. They literally made the finals like 4 out of 4 times in the last video. LaMelo, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. Just an absolute superstar. Chet Holmgren, our starting center, 17 points, 9 rebounds, a steal, over 2 blocks. Brandon Miller, 16 points, over a steal, 5 assists as well. Trey Mann off our bench had 13 points, 5 assists. John Collins, our starting power forward, 12.7 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Just doing a little bit of everything with fantastic shooting splits. Lindy Waters with 10 points as well. Nick Richards had 6 and 7. Precious Achiuwa had 6. Trey Johnson had 9. I'm pretty sure the CPU messed up my rotations. It did. So Trey Mann actually ended up starting this season. Okay, that's why Trey Johnson didn't do much. He only got 15 minutes a game. I'm just going to keep the rotation how it is, considering, I mean, with the 2nd seed, okay, I should not have done that. I should have done it my way. Wow. Everybody in the Eastern Conference just got upset. The 5th seed versus the 8th seed. The 6th seed versus the 7th seed. We just had a 7th versus 8th seed conference finals. My goodness, yeah, they got smacked by the Mavericks. We have the 8th pick in the draft. Honestly, I don't really know who most of these players are. Malik Thomas was supposed to be a top 4 prospect, so I might as well take this dude and just kind of see what happens. We have Trey Mann off our bench, and we have Trey Johnson as our starting shooting guard, so I don't really know where he's going to go. We also have to get Chet back on the roster, so thank goodness we do that for a pretty decent contract too. Only about 40 mil a year, which with the new era of basketball isn't the worst thing in the world. There are also really good free agents available, but I'm gonna start Trey Johnson this season. Trey Mann can come off our bench. Lindy Waters low-key ate it up last year, so we can keep him. Precious Achiuwa did a little bit of everything as that backup power forward. Nick Richards, a perfect backup big, so I don't really want to touch the rotation. I think we're just going to run it back and let Malik Thomas develop in the G League. We low-key got a squad around LaMelo right now. This team is kind of tough, very deep. We have a lot of players that can do kind of everything on the court, or at least we have players around them to do what they can't do. We are first in our conference. We also have the 2nd best record in the league. We just fall short of the 60-win season. Trey Johnson does win most improved player. Look at that, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. What a pick for us early on. LaMelo once again makes that all NBA 2nd team as well, and then Chet is on the all defensive 2nd team. Wow, he's up to a 94 overall. We are the 1st seed. Oh my gosh, Golden State's back as the 1st seed. They've added Jeremy Sohan, and apparently he is the next Draymond Green for that team. Season stats: LaMelo, 25, 8 assists, 2 steals. Literally what he does every season, and it's perfect. Brandon Miller, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, over a steal. Chet Holmgren had 16 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, 2 blocks. John Collins, 11, 7 rebounds, a steal, and a block, keeping his shooting splits up as well. Off our bench, Trey Mann had 13 points. Lenny Waters had 6. Precious Achiuwa had 7 points, 5 rebounds. Nick Richards had 4 points, 7 rebounds. And we still have Malik Thomas, who is progressing. He's a 78 overall right now, so he's definitely going to be in the rotation for our final season. I just don't really know where. How do the Raptors always find their way here? Every single video, man. All right, we literally sweep them. LaMelo takes Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We had some crazy upsets in the Western Conference. So fortunately for us, we're playing the 5th seed, but it's a stacked 5th seed team. I mean, my gosh, look at this roster. Jalen Wells, Trey Murphy. I still cannot pronounce this guy's name, all right? I'm not worried. Bethia? I don't know who this is. I know he has a ton of upside. Jalen Green is coming off their bench with Jabari Smith Jr., Al Perrine, Cam Whitmore, Tari Eason, Amon, and Reed Shepard. I'm low-key worried about this Rockets team as we're tied up 1-1. We go up 2-1. We go up 3-1. We win an NBA championship for Charlotte as LaMelo wins Finals MVP. This is what I was talking about. We have the 6th pick in this draft, the 13th, and the 30th. The only position we can really improve on is that starting 5 is our center position with John Collins. So I think I'm going to package Nick Richards because between him and Precious coming off our bench, Precious is low-key putting in more work. So we're going to keep him, and we're going to try to trade for a better forward. Scotty Barnes, welcome to the team. What an upgrade, a Swiss Army knife power forward for us. Hopefully we will be able to go back-to-back with that addition. We have to get Brandon Miller back, actually. So hopefully this is just as simple as extending him to a $38 million contract. Oh my gosh, we have quite a couple of players we have to get back. If we can't get them back, we're cooked because I just traded away the depth of the roster. We are just going to be running LaMelo this year with Trey Mann, Trey Johnson, and Malik Thomas, Lindy Waters, Brandon Miller, Scotty Barnes, Precious Achiuwa, and Chet. There we go. We have turned the Hornets into one of the greatest teams in the modern NBA. We're first in our conference, have the best record in the league. We just passed 60 wins with only 13 losses as well. Looking pretty much untouchable right now. I'm not too sure how the team played stat-wise, but I mean, almost 70 wins here in year 3 is great to see, as LaMelo is not even on an All-NBA team now. Am I tripping? Hold up. LaMelo's not on an All-NBA team. Interesting. Chet is now on the All-Defensive First team. And oh my gosh, Portland is the 1st seed in the West. Look at the, holy cow, look at their bigs. Dude, Clint Capella, Donovan Clingan, Ayton, and Zubac is nasty work down low. They said somebody is getting a rebound. Scoot is up to a 90 overall. So is VJ Edgecombe and Shaedon Sharp. My gosh, that is a massive team. Chet had 15 points, 11 rebounds, a steal, 3 blocks this year. Miller was 17 points. Scotty Barnes, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Just a perfect upgrade at that forward position. Trey Johnson had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Then LaMelo had 18 points, 7 assists. However, bench Trey Mann had 12. Malik Thomas as a rookie, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Precious Achiuwa had 6 and 6. Lindy Waters had 5 points. I don't really see anybody stopping us right now as we lose 2 games to the 8th seeded Pistons. Oh. What is up with the upsets, man? Even in the Western Conference, we have the 7th seed versus the 8th seed. The 7th seed is in the finals, and they win a chip. Wow. First off, how is this? Okay, never mind. Actually, no. How is this a 7th seed team? That's crazy. Unfortunately, we were not able to go back-to-back, but we still did bring the Hornets a championship. Finished with a team of Trey Johnson, Brandon Miller, Scotty Barnes, Chet, Trey Mann, Malik Thomas, Lindy Waters, and Precious Achiuwa around LaMelo. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.